By week's end, the noise of war had drowned out any talk of peace. Israeli armored bulldozers punched holes in the walls of Yasser Arafat's compound in the Palestinian town of Ramallah, and tanks rolled through the streets.
When we drove in, 2 guards with machine guns quickly met us as we got out of the taxi. They spoke to Akka in Arabic for quite some time. One guard was talking to Akka, the other was keeping his eye on me, and I was keeping my eye on the machine gun being held by the 3rd guard who just walked up to my left. I couldn't tell what they were saying to each other, but it sounded like Akka was trying to convince them of something. As it turned out, my momentary concerns were of course unnecessary. Akka turned to me and said, "Okay, they're going to let us film for a short while." He told them I was an American journalist and that I wanted to take pictures for a story I was doing. I was very impressed with Akka for getting us in the compound, even though he didn't tell me this was his plan ahead of time, which seemed to start a trend with my new friend, a trend that will come into play later in my story. One thing that Akka stressed to me was that I under no circumstances was to film the part of the compound that Arafat actually lives in. This place right here. I guess both Akka and I have areas of communication that need work. The compound is actually called a muqata. Every Palestinian city has a muqata. It's like the equivalent to the military headquarters, police station, jail, and courthouse all in one. After about 10 minutes, a soldier in the Palestinian Authority came out and agreed to give us a personal tour of the entire compound. Can you visualize living here in peace? Is it possible? Can you see that in your mind?
تفكر انك تعيش بسلام في امل عندك تعيش بسلام
إذا توفر لي الأمن بعيش بسلام. من 50 سنة.
Since 50 years until now.
فلسطين راحت شبر شبر.
Yeah.
بنفس المنظر اللي أنت شايفه، يعني كل قرية وبيت فلسطيني راح من الفلسطينيين بنفس الواقع هذا. كله بالنهاية المدن بتصير بمسحوها وبتصير أرض. فيش حضارة فلسطينية. وبيجي بقول لك فلسطين أرض بلا شعب. هذه حقيقة مغلوطة.
Other than Arafat's personal building, I had unfettered access to the compound. The soldier told me that the majority of the buildings that were destroyed by the Israeli government were not actually part of the Palestinian military. He said they were the social services building, the jail, the courthouse, and the buildings for the people. He proposed the question that if the Israeli government was attacking Arafat, why did they destroy all the buildings that were for the Palestinian people? I believe that is a valid question, and furthermore, if the Israeli government is punishing Arafat for not trying hard enough to stop the bombings, how can they expect Arafat or anyone from the Palestinian government to have any effect on the bombings when they have no government facilities left standing?